Salutations, my robust apothecary. What do you prescribe for hunger? Alright, everybody. It is Tuesday, and I'm doing that thing again where I get a little bit too late into the day without eating breakfast and stuff, so that's never a good thing, you guys. Don't let that happen. Make sure you get yourself nice and fed early on. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. As I get ready to go make my breakfast and stuff, let's just have a little quick snack first. Why not? That's going to be the RX bar. I'm always holding on to the flavor. Chocolate, peanut butter, or peanut butter chocolate. That's more like it, right? This is the last one in the lineup until I try to get some of the like limited edition flavors, which are pumpkin spice and like gingerbread. But the bullshit thing about that, you guys, is that I need to buy a whole box of them, apparently, if I'm going to try them, because I can't find anywhere that sells them individually. And even though they have a lot of options on their website, you know, to get different flavors, none of those include getting any of the limited edition ones. So it's like, God, gotta make a commitment to, like, fucking pumpkin spice? Oh, I'm not that brave. Okay. So here we are at Yawn RX Bar website, and you can already see that there are additional flavors that aren't even in the variety packs. So how are you gonna get those? I don't know. I called them before, and they told me just like, hey, yeah, well, guess, you know, we got this limited edition flavor now, but it's coming out in summer. Guess you'll have to wait till summer. And it's not just that. It's like, is that shit even going to be coming your way? Is it going to even be accessible to a store nearby? And I claim that it won't. I only get 4 flavors of any of these things from any of the places I go to. And you know what? I only saw the gingerbread ones in passing at a store I normally don't shop. So you want to get yourself some of that chocolate cherry? You want to get yourself some of that fucking chocolate hazelnut? Well, you're fucking shit out of luck unless you can pony up the dough. They'll say it's like, oh yeah, well, if you're unhappy with the product, just send it back. It's like, oh boy, I'm glad I could be out fucking, you know, $30 on top of, you know, shipping and handling and the wait. That sounds delightful. I was like, no, I'm not interested in doing that, asshats. Yet another flavor, the mint chocolate. So what's the story with the variety packs? Well, so you are spending more money than you would if you just bought a box. And by the way, the boxes would get cheaper at Trader Joe's. So it's like, why are you waiting for the shipping and handling on this? I don't know. And I live in a very fucking expensive area. Can I say that? You can probably get these a lot cheaper somewhere else. Why? Why the exclusivity and the hassle? This is ridiculous. So basically, you're buying this shit sight unseen with no idea if you're going to like the entire box, which is what you're going to be living with for however long you have it. I'm sure that most of them are pretty darn good, but if I got saddled with like maple sea salt just on accident, I would be very angry. So for instance here, I'm gonna get 3 maple sea salts that I can't stand, and I'll get the banana nut or whatever, and the lemon bar as new flavors if I get this variety pack. But if I'm specifically trying to find new flavors, then this is completely defeating the purpose. So if you're buying 30 bars, you can get the equivalent price of what they would have at an expensive area Trader Joe's like mine. I guess that this is gonna go in the credit of Trader Joe's for just being a good purveyor of goods. Because these guys, oh baby, they're not like, I think they make a good product and that's it. But if I find out that like anywhere down the road that any of this intellectual property was like lifted from someone else, I'm coming out hard against these motherfuckers, okay? Like, if they stole this idea of this particular style of bar, I'm gonna be fucking livid, because they do not give you good enough customer service to justify, you know, being this big. I don't know. All in all, I guess I can just be satisfied with not trying certain products if they're not trying hard enough to put them out. And I'll be happy about that. You know? Like, you don't want to engage with me, then fucking fine. I don't have to try your product then. Get bent. Well, let's see what this one's all about. Ooh. Ooh, looks chocolatey. Wow. You can kind of see swirls of chocolate and peanut butter, I guess. That looks pretty official. And the little bits of chocolate on the wrapper itself. So let's not just wait for it to melt. Okay, I like that. So the texture on this one is a little bit different than the average RX bar. It's a little bit softer, a little bit chewier. And I'm liking that. I really do love the texture of these. But it also tasted like there was a little bit of difference in texture between the bits that have the peanut butter and the bits that don't. Like they were a little bit softer. And that's kind of nice too. Yeah, the flavors aren't homogeneous here. It's not like they took chocolate and peanut butter and then just blended it all up. No, there's like segments of each of the ingredients, and that's really nice. You know, it's nice not having the whole like pre-blended experience. When you're talking about something like a power bar way back in the day, that was the most homogeneous thing in the world. Some machine out there was just extruding a big like line of paste out of some huge hopper somewhere, and none of it had any love. This tastes like love. Very deep chocolate flavor here. Very dark chocolate. Deep dark chocolate. It's almost like a bittersweet Hershey's syrup kind of experience here, mixing with peanut butter. I mean, a kid would want more sugar out of this, but this is hitting me right at the right level. I love this. It's really nice. Hard to come up with a rating for this one, but I think I like it a lot. You know, I could totally buy a bunch of these, and it would totally be a welcome addition to whatever else is in the lineup. Like, this is completely different from the dark chocolate sea salt one in its texture and its composition, everything, but it has very similar flavors. You know, they both have nuts in them, both have like very dark chocolate flavors, but there is enough distinction between them that I would buy them separately. I really like the things that are going on here. I'm fighting between an 8 and a 9, so we're gonna go an 8.5 on this one. I am specifically geared towards things, you know, peanut butter, chocolate, like most human beings, like most things with a pulse. We got to give this one high marks. It's really great. No other nutritional bar, whatever, dietary bar, protein bar, whatever you want to call it, like nothing else has this kind of composition. This is just like a marbled dessert, and it's great, and I love it. So I'm going to wrap this up, and then after a while I'm going to go cook me some proper breakfast and get going with the day. I got lots of stuff to do. So thanks for joining me on this review of RX Bar. We'll see you next time if I can get my hands on any more flavors. Goodbye, everybody.
Yar! Me be wanting to thank Gage Madrid for supporting the Loafy boat with an additional Patreon account. With both your swabbies on me ship, we'll be having smooth sailing on both the port and starboard.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and an even bigger thanks goes out to the people still supporting me on Patreon. You guys are amazing, and I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for continuing your support. It really motivates me to keep me going. Also, remember to catch me on Twitch every day except Tuesdays and Saturdays, 5 to 10 p.m. I play loads of Binding of Isaac and Jackbox and other things too. Hope to see you there.